everyone, this is Greyshot. Once I'm bringing you another review. This time it's a movie review of A Simple Favor. This movie stars Anna Kendrick and Blake Lively. Yeah, not the pair I would really think I'd ever see quite soon. It also stars the main lead from Crazy Rich Asians, Henry Golding. Only reason I bring him up as well is just because he's a newer actor, at least in movies wise, and while Blake Lively was in the Shallows, and Anna Kendrick I know she kind of was known for The Twilight, but the main breakout role I saw her in was Pitch Perfect, and she's been in a couple other movies just throughout, such as Paranorman and a few other things. But in any case, this film, directed by Paul Feig, who did great movies. I think Spy and Bridesmaids are great. My problem is he also did Ghostbusters, and I honestly think it's a very bad film. But that being said, I don't necessarily think he was necessarily to blame on it. And to be fair, with this film, it shows that he can definitely direct. And it shows that also this film is fantastic. Yeah, this is a surprise to me because I went into this movie kind of just thinking, okay, let's see how this is. Because I had a few friends recommend it to me. I'm like, okay, another Paul Feig movie. So I set my expectations normally. Because, again, with him, it's up in the air. I know he did a lot of good stuff on television. But once again, this is another movie, so it could be another Bridesmaids, or it could be another Ghostbusters. And suffice to say, good for me, it's closer to Bridesmaids. I don't think it's probably going to reach the popularity of that film or Spy, but I do think it's actually probably my favorite one of his movies. In terms of just comedy, I definitely had quite a few moments where it did have me laughing. There were a few bad, not bad, but I guess jokes that didn't hit me as well. But that being said, the audience was laughing, so maybe it was just me and my type of humor. This movie is somewhat aimed, I would probably say, to more moms or probably older women, at least looking in the terminology of just having kids. Especially if you're a mom, I feel like you're gonna have a lot better respect for especially Anna Kendrick's character and Blake Lively's character than you would say myself, who doesn't have kids and again just does not in that situation, or I don't relate as much in that situation. But where I can relate is Henry Golding, who once again gives a very charismatic and really solid performance. Same thing with Anna Kendrick, who plays a mom who's always that like mom you see in movies that's always trying to help things out, signs up for everything, does whatever she can to help out her son, and is just generally a good person. And then you have Blake Lively's character, who the best way to describe her would probably be, I don't know, Devil Wears Prada or something like that. Like a character with like such a clear one-track mind to get what she wants. And if she doesn't get what she wants, oh, she's getting what she wants. So there is no other way. That it just is a it's a scene stealer. And again, Anna Kendrick is in the complete opposite way, where she's such a good person and plays such a good character that she also steals the scene. And I liked their performance. I liked their back and forth between each other. I like both of their attitudes talking to other people. And this movie, while it does have a lot of lighter moments, is a darker film. This movie is easily as dark, if not darker, than Spy and Bridesmaids, with just some of the stuff they get into. And it reminds me of another film, but saying that film might potentially spoil the film, so I'll say that in spoilers. But if you're looking for a good comedic thriller that has a lot of dark elements in it, mixed in with some great music that has, I believe it was French, but it feels like a great, like, drama you would see like late 60s, early 70s, like noir-esque in some issues, but just kind of like the styling of like those types of movies from later on during that time. Again, it just has a modern sense of style combined with a lot of French themes and songs and other things and architecture that I just really enjoyed. But yeah, also the plot. The plot was really good. Like I said, I could compare it to another film, but that would be spoilering it. So what I will say is you probably will not see the twist coming, which I enjoyed because I was trying to figure things out, and I did enjoy it. Did I have problems though? Yes. There are some nagging issues involving Blake Lively's decisions, I would say. Some of them definitely leads to some like head-scratching moments where, really? Okay, that's... You figure you would probably want to play this a little differently. But that being said, even though that she does make mistakes, and so does Anna Kendrick and even Henry Golding, they're still really solid leads, and they play the performances really well. There's a great scene in which Anna Kendrick is both is just talking to us, her son's friend, like a little kid who I think is in kindergarten or first grade. It's a younger class, and just going over a lot of stuff and just being parenting. And it's just like, that's a really good moment. And there's another moment that follows suit where she's talking to a detective, and she unfortunately is wearing something she really shouldn't, and she's stuck wearing what she really shouldn't. So she's talking to the detective, being somewhat nervous, not because she's guilty of anything, but because she's wearing something she shouldn't. And that was, once again, a great moment. And Blake Lively has equally great moments of her kind of like sweet talking some people and then deceiving others and trying to get her way. Again, she's just a fantastic job. And compared to that with her in The Shallows, you can see that she's definitely improved, or at least she is playing a character that she can definitely enforce. I saw a bit of that in The Shallows, but this really nails it home. And Anna Kendrick just once again gives a solid performance with pretty much her just trying to do the right thing, but also having some darkness within her, and also trying to figure out what's going on with her friends and everything along those lines. Because even though she's friends with Blake Lively's character, she's also trying to look out for her son and, of course, his father, sorry. And I like that dynamic. There's one thing I do feel is rushed, but we'll go into spoilers. If I had to give a final rating for a simple favor, I would probably honestly have to give it an 8 out of 10. I highly recommend it, especially if you like pulp feed comedies. If you want something darker, like, and especially with a touch of noir, or just a good like thriller, because there's definitely scenes that just put that edge on darkness. Sometimes it is dark, sometimes it's more comedic, but they play it really well, and that's what I definitely enjoyed about this film. So getting to spoilers, the movie I want to compare this movie to is Gone Girl, because the wife dies. They literally find her body until, spoiler, and again, this is for, if you see the film and then kind of go over this part, she's not dead. Actually, she killed her twin sister, and she keeps saying she's a triplet, like she killed the other one at birth. But yeah, she killed her sister and then set her up, and then to then use her as a dead body to then get the life insurance payout. Because I was always thinking like, well, they have her body and they have her tattoo, so that's her. So how are they playing this as she's alive? Like, how could she fake it? And then as soon as it says it's a twin, I'm like, there we go. Because I'm like, well, they did a blood test. And I'm thinking like, wait, blood test. They do a fingerprint test? No? Okay, it's a twin. As a twin, I kind of like know the twin, like, again, tropes in movies. And this one I could see coming from a good picture away. But that being said, everything else about her character, I did not. I thought the husband was involved. He wasn't. I thought the husband was having an affair with someone. From what I could tell, he wasn't. Though, once again, maybe that's something that they imply more so than directly state. Anna Kendrick's blog, she has a blog that she does. I think it's daily from how it was set up. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Again, it's just little helpful hints for parents and other people just dealing with kids. And that's just something I'm like, I could absolutely see her having an audience on YouTube with doing stuff like that, because again, that's something that a lot of people don't have time to really research, and it's like, oh, here's a blog. And I also like there's a lot of good moments with her designs, what she's doing, how they keep updating it, and even the final clip where she uses that vlog to actually incriminate Blake Lively, who's trying to do a murder-suicide between the two. Because the one thing I will say is there's a relationship between Anna Kendrick's character and Henry Golding's character, who again plays like a struggling writer, which is funny because I can also think of Alan Wake to reference it to, but no dark demons, at least actual from like a supernatural sense. That would have been cool. But in any case, Blake Lively is a demon. No, but in any case, when Blake Lively's character is gone, he's actually starting to gain a lot more charisma about himself, gain a little bit more self-esteem with himself, and actually write a book. And I also like how at the end how he says he finished his book, released it, and critics thought it was too far-fetched. That I thoroughly enjoyed. It's like, really a little too far-fetched? Well, I guess it's not too bad. But in any case, I did enjoy this. It apparently is based on a book, which is, I guess, maybe just kind of focusing on that. But that being said, even though if that is the case, this is a great retelling. And even though I have not read the book, I still got almost everything, and it was a good flow. There wasn't anything that I would necessarily cut out. It was a good, solid pace and kept me on my toes of what exactly is going on. So like I said, I highly recommend you checking out this film. But that's pretty much it for this review. I want to thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like and subscribe. This has been Greyshot 117, and I'll see you all next time. Hello everyone, and before I go, I want to give a shout out to Patreon supporters Sam Smith, Matthew Leppen, Onlyplayapples, WhiteHotD, sgtMcPain, Ollie, Joey G, Ace, Jordan Shavit, Filip, Michael Persson, Nathan Angus, Aaron Yee, Tim, and Lou. Thank you so much for your awesome support, guys. You guys rock. This has been Greyshot 17. I'll see you all next time.